Mario 64 slash Sunshine remakes recently, and me and my friend Taz think it's just BS. And yeah, we're gonna talk about why it's not gonna happen.
So in case you haven't seen any of these videos, basically they say that Nintendo is going to remake / remaster Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, and some even say Super Mario 3D World. And it's just, no! This is like all complete BS. First of all, they wouldn't remake these games. Do you think Nintendo even cares about most of these games? And second of all, if they were to remake them, they wouldn't sell them all together. They'd sell them for $60 by themselves. So back to the first point, I'm not saying Nintendo doesn't care about Super Mario 64. They do. Kind of. They'll reference the N64 games like Super Mario 64 and The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, but only referencing them most of the time. They'll reference 64 all they want, but Sunshine though? Oh no they won't. The most they've done in recent years is put Isle Delfino originally on Odyssey's map, before they decided, you know what, Sunshine's too good, and it should be removed from the map. Oh, I'm sorry, they also had a Sunshine outfit. Too bad not many people know about it, because you have to beat the game 100% to unlock it. Oh, and Galaxy? Let's just put it this way. Galaxy games were on the Wii, and Nintendo just wants to forget all about the Wii and Wii U.
And back to the second point, Nintendo would not sell all these games together. They charged $60 for a Wii U game that came out 5 years before the re-release, which was $50, and was reduced to $20 with Nintendo Selects. There's no way they would sell 4 or 5 fully 3D games remade for $60. If they were to do this, the collection would be around something like $200. So let's talk about the chances each game has being remade by themselves logically. 64. Now, just think about it. Do you think Mario 64 would look good with modern art style and graphics? I mean, they did with the DS version, that didn't even look good.
Actually, I think the DS version looks a lot better than the original.
Shut up. And yeah, they already did remake the game, so would they use the 64 version or the DS version? Would they use both? If they remade the DS version, then the title would be misleading of Super Mario 64 HD. And if they were to do just the original, that'd be annoying why they didn't do the new content. And if they did both, how would they manage save data? So I just give it a 3 out of 10 possibility.
So I do not think that Sunshine will get a remake, period. As much as I would love to see that. But for many reasons. First off, the GameCube failed with only 22 million sales, with Sunshine selling only 5 million copies. So compared to how much the GameCube sold, Sunshine did not do too bad. But since the GameCube did bad, Nintendo will most likely just assume that every GameCube game was poorly received. Also, Nintendo does not care. They freaking removed the only reference to Sunshine besides that one effing outfit that nobody cares about because there's like a billion outfits.
Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, it's not gonna happen. Spin attacks, pull stars, and launch stars. Like, yeah, the Pro Controller does have motion controls, but that would just be awkward. And the only things that they could logically do are just Joy-Cons only, which would suck. Or do they do what they were originally going to do, which, if you didn't know, originally you had to spin the stick like a spin jump to spin attack, which would suck playing the game as it was made with the intent of shaking the controller. So either way, Galaxy isn't going to be added.
3D World, 5 out of 10. I say 5 out of 10 for multiple reasons. First, what about the points where it requires the use of the Wii U touchpad? And also, Nintendo kinda got most of the Wii U sequels and ports done with. A lot of ports came out in 2018, and they're kinda done with that. But other than that, it's pretty likely. So I just have to say 5 out of 10. Also, I'm just saying, I'd rather Wind Waker HD over 3D World.
So also we should mention the chance of just a collection with no remasterings done. Honestly, we'd say a 2, maybe 3 out of 10 because, again, price point. And also Nintendo makes so much more money selling them individually or just by adding them to NSO, but that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. So basically 3D World being re-released is the only thing that will logically happen. So don't take this the wrong way. We would both love for this to happen, but we're just saying it's extremely rare it will. Maybe next year if Nintendo learns that games don't have to be $60 they would, but for now they will likely not make this, and for the people who say it will, they're just letting their hopes up for nothing. But again, we would love for this to happen. We would both get it and play it, but it's not gonna happen, so don't get your hopes up.